So over the next 5 days of this trip, we'll be fishing pretty much strictly with bottom bouncers and tied up custom leaders. But I'll be sharing a lot of tips and tricks and strategies that we're using for catching walleye on the Columbia. Going to be trolling with a gas motor, and with the gas motor on the back trying to troll into the wind or across it. There's no way to keep a heading. We're not going to be able to get out into the river, so we're going to be fishing back in this bay that's about 20 to 35 feet. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the outside of the bay upwind, turn the boat around and back troll, which just means that we're going to point the nose of the boat in the direction that the wind is blowing. And we're going to put the motor in reverse to keep us slow enough that we can be effective with the bottom bouncers, being able to keep them on bottom at a speed that's good to catch walleye.
A little walleye. I got my first walleye.
There you go.
But I'm going to put him back because he's pretty little. But I got one.
God, reeling with my right hand. There we go. Man, look at the teeth in those things. Here you go, Brett. Good job. This particular configuration with the two greens, the glow 2 greens, and the lemon lime UV blade works really well. This is our what we call the Crow Butte Special, but we used this at Moses Lake when we were fishing for walleye there too, and it worked really well. We caught a lot of really nice walleye while we were down there too. So, but this is just a custom tie. You can't buy these anywhere, but sharing it with you. We fished this bay out in front of the campground today, which was not our choice in walleye fishing spots. We fished there last year and we didn't get any walleye out of the bay. And surprising enough, we did pretty well on the walleye. You know, they were really scattered out. They weren't concentrated in any area. They were just kind of cruising around. Kind of interesting they were back in the bay this year when we never caught any last year. I don't know if the pressure system or the wind pushed them back in there, because the water is like 10 to 15 degrees warmer this year than it was last year, but we did okay today. Fighting the wind and the low pressure system coming through today, we had a reasonably good day. We got some catfish, bullheads, 2 decent sized perch. We got some really nice walleye for around here. Tomorrow the wind is supposed to settle down. We're hoping to get out on the main channel of the river and go after walleye and bass. Thanks for checking out part 1 of my trip to the Columbia River. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos on walleye.